completely gone. But of course. Yes, quite. Okay. So, I have two options. I could either plan this out, or I could just do it. I think I'm just going to do it. Oh, yes, let me check my OBS thingy. It looks like I fixed the problem. It hasn't died yet. In fact, there was a worse problem a little earlier today. The internet kind of went out for some reason. I think my mom moved something in the room over there, and it disconnected something. I don't know. My dad managed to fix it, I think. I was slightly concerned I wouldn't be able to stream. But not very concerned. If anything, I could record something. I could simply just record something and upload it later. By going to like my cousins or something upstairs. I got a pop-up on my screen. Okay, anyway. How do I get rid of this pop-up? It's like on everything. There we go. Okay. Trying to think about what I was up to. I needed to get a stack or two of stone bricks. Sun is there in the early morning. I have enough time. Let's just go. It does kind of seem that I play this thing like once a week. Which, now that I think about it, is probably not such a bad idea. If I limit the UnEarth streams to once every week. Okay, what's in here? Is the lava bucket in here? Yes, it is. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I have a lot of things to think about. Alright? I have Tropico and like the stuff about that game. Tropico 4, the game I played before. Obviously it's about like city building and stuff and everything like that. It's not sorry. It's not super like, you know, a super realistic or a nice like good idea. Like I can't really like plan out a city from Tropico and put it in here. That's kind of hard to do. Alternatively, I could just get ideas about city planning from Tropico. Okay, I was fine. As soon as I start talking, I start yawning. Alright, there's a lot to think about here. I have several games that I want to play. Several games that I want to play like multiple during a stream. I don't think I should do something like that. Because I would prefer if each game is like its own little stream. So if I wanted to watch a gameplay of a specific game, I could just watch that one instead of having to look for it in the entirety of the stream. Like the first hour could be a different game that I'm not interested in watching. That sort of thing. Okay, I need to talk. The issue is I keep yawning. And that's difficult for me to get my words across. Oh, how do you got a stack? Okay. Okay, let me explain. Let me go over here, look at this, and explain. So, yesterday I played Spyro, and I set up my GameCube. Days before that, well, actually, since forever, basically, um, I listened to a very specific song from SpongeBob, Lights, Camera, Pants, the video game. It's basically kind of like a bunch of mini games, and one of the mini games is about you selecting a character. So there's 4 in total. Well, not 4 characters, there's like 6 characters or something. But there's only 4 in a band, and you select your character to play in the band, and you select your difficulty and stuff, and that's it. But I really like that mini game because to me it's like okay. To me it's a group of people who can play music and instruments and stuff coming together, and each of them has their own solo and stuff, and I just really like that. And it's not something that I'm ever actually going to experience because around here in my family, I'm the only one that has any interest in playing instruments. My cousins don't care. My parents don't really know how to do it. They don't really care either. No one else really does. It's just me. In theory, we do have like other family, other cousins in Mexico somewhere that also play instruments. But I don't know. I don't think I would get along. Their genre is not really my style. So who knows? Maybe we would get along, but I'm not betting on it. Anyway, thought I saw something. Um I'm gonna try to organize my thoughts right now. Give me a second. Okay. I played Spyro. I played well, got me in the mood of playing more stuff on my GameCube. Like I wanted to play Smash Melee. I wanted to play that. I wanted to play Godzilla. Mario Kart has been on my list for a while. Double Dash. I've also wanted to kind of play Paper Mario again. I got a little bit discouraged because the audio is kind of messed up on the GameCube. I think where like you can only hear it on the left or I think it's on the left side, not on the right side. But I have a lot of games that I really like on the GameCube. It's just the audio that messes up a bit. So that discourages me from playing them. But whatever. I mean, it's still fun. I could just play it for myself, I suppose. There's Kirby. I could play that too, as well as what was the other one? There was one I was thinking of. Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine. That one is really fun, and I've seen like speed runs of it and stuff, and I cannot do that, but I kind of want to try. I'm gonna die over and over and over, but that doesn't matter. I'll figure out some way to get a bunch of lives. Because it's like precise jumping and stuff. Anyway, I have a bunch of games that I want to play and things. These streams, this game in particular, this UnEarth stream series, has always kind of just been me thinking. Me gathering my thoughts and expressing them and trying to be creative. So I was wondering, since it kind of seems nowadays, as of today, which is, hang on a second, I gotta change the battery thing here. Just clicking around. As of today, which is Thursday, April 20th, 2023, I've kind of been streaming this game, Minecraft, about every week. Yeah, there's usually like a week of waiting in between. So I was thinking, what if I make it like official? Like, what if I actually only play it like every week? And it could be like a little recap of the other stuff I did during the week. Now, granted, there's not that many weeks in the entire year. Meaning, if I only do an episode per week, there's gonna be like around 100 by the end of the year. Probably. Whereas if I do them kind of randomly like I'm doing them now, when I just do it whenever I feel like it, there's probably gonna be like 150. I pictured myself doing like 351 or something. Like all the way up there. And the world is just like really advanced. Basically. I'm not even sure if it'll be the same world. I might do a different one. Like, I'll keep this one for like a week. Like, every week, basically, I come back to this one. And in the meantime, I can play a different world that has different rules. Like, maybe I can actually have a double chest or something. You know, something ridiculous. Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to go up here. Oh, well. Careful. Just remembered something about, I think Sunday. It happened to me. Anyway, I'll tell the story in a bit. I'm still not done gathering my thoughts around here. So, sometimes I listen to the music of the games from the GameCube. It was essentially my childhood. Let's just get that out of the way. Basically, that's what it was. Oh, crap. Okay, here's I gotta sneeze. Ah, I did not sneeze. I also don't have any tissues. Son of a... Alright, there used to be some around here years ago. I don't think I'm gonna find any. What the hell is this? I think these are supposed to be like parts of electronics. They're in a Ziploc bag or some kind of bag. And there's a bag within the bag. It looks kind of suspicious. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Pretend I didn't find it. Alright, I gotta replace these. Oh, I'm done. I ran out of bricks. Alright. Okay, let me finally get to the end of this thing. Because there's a lot of things I notice and a lot of things I want to say. Every now and then, I will listen to the soundtracks of some of my favorite games from they're old, the GameCube games and stuff, and I get like nostalgic and stuff, and want to play them. So I kind of want to do that at least for a while. Um, so like I think I'll do that. And what I just finished doing about I don't know a couple hours ago. What time is it? 2:43 in the morning. Yeah, about 2 hours ago. I took out the sketchbook. My parents were still out there. They were like, we were eating or something. I don't know. We were having dinner. And, what do you call it? I took out the sketchbook that I bought specifically for like, if I have to listen to. Oh, crap. There is some chance the stream's gonna abruptly end. I don't know. The internet's been acting up a bit lately. I don't have any of those birch logs anymore. Oh, played myself. Okay. Right. In Farming Simulator, I have a world that's really advanced and stuff. I played a whole bunch on it. Um, Now that I kind of learned the new things, I tested them out and stuff. And that's what that world's about. And there we go. I can reach that, I think. A bit too... There we go. Actually, I need to keep that side open. Whoops. I gotta do something about those birch logs. Sometimes I'll listen to stuff, whether it be some sort of podcast or the news or whatever. And I'll do that while playing Farming Simulator because I'm not very caught up on it. My back is itchy. I'm not caught up on it. Caught up. So, I play like full episodes, which last, I don't know, like 3 hours or something. Or I guess an hour and a half. 2.5, I don't know. While playing Farming Sim. I used to be able to do that while playing Battlefield too. It just depends on whatever I want to do. It's just stuff that you can listen to without having to pay too much attention to. Kind of like me. Just kind of do it in the background. And this thing froze. Alright, what's wrong? Okay. It froze, and I think in order to fix it, I'm gonna have to um, stop OBS and start over. Here's what I'm thinking. You can't see anything. There's no movement or anything. But you can still hear me if I'm right. My audio is still coming through. So I'm going to take advantage of this and just not play anything. I'm just going to talk for like a few minutes and then probably end it. Okay, here's the thing. I want to play multiple games right now. So many games. The problem is, each one is going to be its own individual stream. Which, that means I should probably organize this somehow. Maybe I could do one stream of these games, like one game, right? Its own stream, its own day, each day. So like right now, I'll play something on the GameCube, and then tomorrow I'll play a different thing on the GameCube. Maybe the next day I'll play something different over here on the Xbox. Maybe I'll play Stardew on the following day. And each day would have its own dedicated game. What I would like to do is have 2 games per stream. The issue is, at that point, I'm basically making videos instead of streams. In my perspective, a stream can be any length, obviously, but it should be at least an hour. Maybe 45 minutes if you're cutting it close. Half an hour is as low as I would go for a stream because it's unedited. Like, it would turn into like a 5 to 10 minute video, basically. I think, I don't know. I've never edited these things before. Alright, I gotta do something about this. It's hard to explain what's going on in my head right now. Maybe I am just tired and like sleepy and hard to focus. I don't know. Okay. So because I played Stardew, not Stardew, because I played Spyro. I wanted to design these cave systems with water flowing and plant life and light sources and make it look nice and cool. I thought I could do it maybe in Minecraft, but I kind of don't want to do that anymore. Maybe. But instead, I decided I have a lot more control with a piece of paper and a pencil. So I did that instead. I drew it on paper, and that lets me write down more ideas that I come up with in that moment. And all these things. So, okay, that's taken care of. What else is on my mind? Well, this series is sort of just me gathering my thoughts and talking and trying to make sense of it with some Minecraft in the background. There's nothing wrong with that. I could do like, what's it called? A recap, sort of. I feel like I should be more prepared if I'm gonna do that though. Like I should like have a list of the things that I'm supposed to mention and talk about. And that way I won't forget anything. So it's kind of becoming a bit more serious if I do something like that. Right now, I'm going to end the stream in like the next 2 minutes or something. Afterwards, I'm not sure what to do. I have different games I want to play. I don't know what I want to play the most. I don't know if I can play anything. If OBS is acting up a bit, I actually won't be able to stream anything. I might not even be able to record anything. So I don't know. I guess I'll just take a chance. See what I want to play the most right now. Do that. Move on with my life, and I'll do something different tomorrow. The other stuff I wanted to mention, kind of funny. Well, not really, but like, we went on Sunday to a restaurant place over there. I ordered a goddamn burrito, Suizo, which means Swiss, which I figured just means that you add cheese on top of it. And I wanted it to be a vegetarian burrito. It had a staple in it, like a thick metal staple. I recognize those staples. They're the ones that we had at like the ice factory. They like they're like little um beams of metal, I guess. Like it's a wire. It's a wire of metal, just like solid metal. And the machine like, staples it. It like bends the sides so it curves into a C, and that's what's supposed to hold the bag together. It was one of those in the burrito. I was lucky I didn't bite into it, like into the burrito. I bit into the staple, but I cut open the burrito like I'm dissecting it basically, like some kind of operation. I put the flaps apart, and I like started eating the inside with a fork. And in one of those spoonfuls or forkfuls or whatever, I felt something hard, like, oh, must be some kind of bone. There's no bones in this. It's a veggie burrito. There's no bones in it. The hell is this? I pull it out. It's a staple. I didn't make a big deal out of it. My uncle is like the only one that said to the waitress, like, "Hey, this thing showed up in here." Oh, it did, huh? Anyway, they're busy. There's like two nurses for like the entire place. Who knows who messed it up? They messed up all of our orders actually. My dad wanted a drink, horchata, or just like flavored water, like rice water or something. I don't know what the hell it is in English, with no ice. It's full of ice, first of all. My uncle wanted a coffee, and he asked for it to be refilled like 3 times. They charged him twice for it, as well as ordering a breakfast, which just means like egg and something else. It was supposed to be like the simplest meal, but it came all late as hell. And my burrito had a staple in it, and it had some kind of hot sauce, which I don't like. I don't like spicy things. And the plate was like this oval thing that was really flat with sauce on it. So like I'm trying to cut the burrito, right? I'm trying to cut it, and the force of me pushing it down into the plate made the sauce rise and like spill over the plate. So I'm over here with a bunch of napkins and stuff. I think I even got some in my pants too. And then my mom, she ordered tacos, like 2 of them. One of them, the meat looked, or she says it tasted a little off. Like maybe it was about to go bad. We don't know. She did get a pretty bad reaction the following day. It's like throwing up like yellow stuff. I don't know what that was. Some chance it was bile or I don't know. It's a disaster. We're probably not going to go out to eat on Sunday over there. Hell, there's a lot of places similar to that where you just don't know. It's America. Like, it's the country cheaps out on everything. Like they'll try to maximize profit in every single way. And that means using the cheapest, lowest quality material humanly possible. Not humanely, which means, you know, there's standards here. No, humanly possible. As in as you can think of. As low and cheap and low quality as you can possibly imagine as a human being with a brain. Use your imagination to think of the cheapest thing possible. That's what your main product is going to be. Because that way, any money we make from it is going to be a lot more than if we like spent some money on getting a good quality thing. That would cut into the profit, which is unacceptable. That's how things work here. And it's kind of starting to show a bit with like the quality of basically everything kind of going down. But that's a different discussion. The drawings that I made, I came